Hi, another Conversations from Master Moves program. In the last video, I talked about owner dependency and how do you, with a mature business that's still dragging you in to be on the tools, how do you resolve this? And one of the conversations we've been having recently is around the role of a CEO. If you adopt the mindset of a CEO rather than the mindset of an owner-operator, that can help make the shift. But of course, that's brought up the debate around, well, what actually is the role of a CEO and what makes a good CEO? And so one of the things I've shared with the groups is a conversation I had with Rod Drury many years ago. I was interviewing him for New Zealand Business Magazine. I had a regular column in that magazine, and we were specifically talking about the role of a CEO. And Rod said something to me that I've never forgot. He probably won't remember it, but I've never forgotten. So I thought I'd share it with you here. So Rod said to me, the role of a good CEO is to set the destination, put the tracks down, put the train on the tracks, put the right people on the train, and execute the strategy ruthlessly. And so with the debates we've been having with the Master Moves groups, we've broken this down and we've talked about this. Well, what does that actually mean? It's a great metaphor, but what does it mean? So set the destination. Well, this is the vision, the big, hairy, audacious goal. What is this business doing? What does it stand for? Where is it going when you as the leader look into the future? What do you see in the horizons coming up? And what is the great opportunity for this business that you're leading it towards? Putting the tracks down, those are the plans and strategies that are actually going to get you where you need to go. So as a CEO, you're really asking yourself, do we have a good plan? Do we have strategies that are going to actually enable us to achieve our goals and vision? And putting the train on the tracks, that's the business model. How effective and productive and efficient is the model that we've got that's going to take us there? And what do we need to do to make it more efficient, make it more productive? Putting the right people on the train, that's your organizational design, which is the structure of the team. What is the design of the team as we move forward, and how does it need to evolve and grow? And how are we going to manage the performance of that team? And when you've got these things kind of in place, then he said, and I love this, he said, execute the strategy ruthlessly. And I love the word ruthlessly, because business is a discipline, and you just have to make sure that everybody's doing what they need to be doing in this whole scenario. And in a recent workshop that we ran with one of the groups, I got all the business owners to rate themselves out of 5 on each of these parts of the train analogy. 1 being not really, and 5 being absolutely nailed it. And funny story, in the last workshop, one of the business owners was doing her presentation about where they were progressing, and she said, "Well, actually, we've just backed the train into the station for repairs, and we realized that along the way we had actually picked up some drunk people. So we need to actually offload some drunk people and actually make some repairs to the train before we bring it out of the station," which we all had a good laugh about. But it's actually really kind of it's great, because sometimes you do actually have to kind of go backwards in order to go forwards, and there's no point. You can have the best plans and vision in the world, but if you actually have got a bit of a dysfunctional organizational design and you haven't got the right people in place, you can't go forward. So these are just the discussions that we have, and in the Master Moves program with mature business owners, really working out what their next kind of stage of business is. If you'd like to ask me any questions about this, or find out more about the Master Moves programs, we've got one coming up again soon, by all means reach out to me. Love to hear from you, and I'll be back again with another sharing conversations from the Master Moves group soon.